Hello everybody, I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Network channel. I'm your host Chris, and with me like always, my co-host Matt.
I want to welcome you guys back to PCN. In today's video, we're going to do a top 10 movie feuds of all time. Let's just say things are going to get intense.
I just want to give a little disclaimer before we start this video. Matt came up with all these, so he's going to go through them all, and then at the end of each entry into the top 10, you're going to get my reaction to every entry.
And there's a couple cuss words in these, so if you're a 5-year-old kid watching this, maybe not watch this. And where's your parents at, man? Come on now.
So without further ado, let's get into the top 10 movie feuds.
Number 10, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson versus Tyrese Gibson and Vin Diesel. Tyrese Gibson and Vin Diesel are pissed that Johnson and Statham are getting their own spin-off films, and Diesel is especially pissed that Johnson is taking over the franchise from him. I've always speculated that Diesel has just wanted one or two franchises to call his own. That's why he did that one Vampire Hunter movie a couple years ago that bombed, and that's why he tried to bring back the Triple X franchise from the dead. He just said he's just losing his only franchise he has.
I think this is a pretty petty feud because, when you think of the Fast and Furious franchise, you don't really think of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The first person you really think of is Vin Diesel.
Paul Walker.
Well, and Paul Walker. But I think Vin Diesel just needs to get over it. He's had, 8 of these movies now? And he starred in every single one, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Or he's showed up in at least every single one.
Yeah.
So I think that Vin Diesel just needs to get over it and stop being...
Also, he's super rich. Why is he worrying about this?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, on to the next one.
Number 9, Bill Murray versus Lucy Liu. During the shooting of Charlie's Angels, Bill Murray stopped a scene in progress and pointed to Drew Barrymore and Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu, saying, "In order, I get why you're here and you got talent, but what in the hell are you doing here? You can't act." At that moment, Lucy Liu blew her lid and attacked Murray, wildly throwing punches at him. The actors had to be separated to the opposite corners of the room, and Bill Murray would not return for the sequel and was replaced by Bernie Mac.
This is a very unique one. They actually threw hands, so this is pretty stupid. I can't believe he stopped them in the middle of shooting a scene to tell her that she couldn't act.
That's a very Bill Murray thing to do. I can see him doing that.
Yeah, Bill Murray does sound pretty crazy, so
He's my hero.
Okay, but
Cubs fans for life.
he's crazy, so let's just get on to the next one.
Number 8, Tyrese Gibson versus James Franco. In the 2006 Navy drama Annapolis, during a boxing scene, Franco was actually punching Tyrese Gibson. He later quoted, "The dude was full on hitting me."
Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So why was James Franco hitting him?
James Franco is known to be a crazy man on set, showing his dong to everyone.
Yeah, I could see it. He did, do the Disaster Artist, so... Yeah, he is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So we'll just chalk this one up to James Franco being crazy.
James Franco becoming Jared Leto.
Okay, anyways, let's
At least he didn't send condoms to his castmates.
Good point. Okay, anyways, to the next one. Let's go.
Number 7, Shelley Duvall versus Stanley Kubrick. Look, to be straight up with you, this really isn't a feud, but more of a director forcing his lead actress to just go mentally insane. During filming of this little unknown movie called The Shining, Kubrick frequently kept the actress isolated and cut many of her lines and forced her to perform the iconic baseball bat scene and 127 times. That is the most takes ever for a scene with spoken dialogue, and her shaking hands and red puffy eyes are the result of genuine crying. Afterwards, she presented the director with clumps of her own hair to show how just close she was to the edge. He goes on to tell Duvall it doesn't help you and would frequently tell her that she was wasting the time of everyone on set. What a a-hole. He advised crew members to ignore her and refused to praise her work. Kubrick's unusual method of shooting the majority of the film in order meant the principal photography took over a year to complete and filming took 500 days. Duvall would cry up to 12 hours a day and eventually ran out of tears, meaning that she had to keep bottles of water by her side to keep hydrated. And apparently this legit broke her, since she has only been in 3 movies since and lives in a small town in Texas. According to people who live in that small town, she just wanders around town looking strange and totally crazy.
This is very sad, Matt. It is.
It's fascinating.
I guess
depressing.
I guess you could use that word, but this director just sounds like a dick.
I mean, he's supposed to be one of the best directors of all time. But,
well, he really knows how to drive his
actress
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if he really wanted to get an actual real life performance of her actually being crazy, well, he did a good job, but
at what cost?
Yeah, for real. Okay. Anyways, this one's just sad. Let's move on to the next one.
Number 6. Kenny Baker versus Anthony Davis. If you didn't think I would include a Star Wars space one in this, then you are a fool. It all started when the late Kenny Baker, who portrayed R2-D2 in the original Star Wars, attempted to say hello to Anthony Daniels, who played C-3PO. He rejected the greeting, and according to Baker, Daniels said, "Can't you see I'm having a conversation here?" and turned his back to him. Baker said, "It was the rudest thing anyone has ever done to me. I was furious and it was unbelievable. I thought it was just me he didn't get on with, but recently I found out that he doesn't get on with anyone," Baker said in 2009. "He's been such an awkward person over the years. If he just calms down and socializes with everyone, we could make a fortune torn around making personal appearances. I've asked him 4 times now, but the last time he looked down his nose at me and was like, a piece of shit."
Damn. Well, I don't know how the heck they could not, even say hi to each other.
They're best friends in the movie.
I know, exactly. They're literally in every scene together almost.
Yeah, pretty much. Besides when R2-D2 gets shot in the head during the Death Star run.
Yeah, but I mean, besides that, they're in the majority of their scenes together. And I don't even see how these actors could not even... One of them can't even stand the other, basically. Or anyone else. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's stupid.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Okay. Let's move on to the next entry.
Number 5. Kevin Smith versus Bruce Willis. Kevin Smith has said, working with Bruce Willis on the 2010 comedy Cop Out, he called the experience soul-crushing, and Willis is the unhappiest, most bitter, and meanest emo bitch I have ever met at any job I ever had. Nice words to say, to call Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis does seem like a grumpy old man, if I'm going to be completely honest.
I don't think Bruce Willis even likes to act anymore.
I think he just does it for a paycheck, if we're going to be for real.
He doesn't need the money.
Well, he just likes to see that nice little paycheck coming into his bank account.
I guess,
every time after he just goes out there and BS's another movie.
I guess he likes to make it rain in the strip club.
Probably. Okay. Anyways, on to the next one.
Jim Carrey versus Tommy Lee Jones. The 2 actors played the 2 villains in the movie Batman Forever. Such a great Batman movie. Jim Carrey played the Riddler as Tommy Lee Jones played Two-Face. And Joel Schumacher day-glow nightmare of a movie. Jim Carrey has told Howard Stern in 2013, "I walked into a restaurant the night before our big scene in the Riddler's lair. I went up to say hi, and the blood drained from his face in such a way that I realized that I had become the face of his pain. He got up, kind of shaken, hugged me, and said, 'I hate you. I really don't like you. I cannot stand your buffoonery.'" Why would you say that to someone's face?
Oh my gosh, that's just brutal.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't. Why would he say that to Jim Carrey? I mean,
that was peak Jim Carrey. I could see Jim Carrey just coming out of a rhino's ass into that restaurant, and just has a T-shirt saying, "I'm playing the Riddler. Ask me about the Riddler." And Tommy Lee Jones is quite the opposite of all of that stuff.
yeah, that's just pretty brutal to say straight up to someone's face.
I cannot.
And you said he hugged him?
Yeah, he hugged him, kind of shaken, and said, "I hate you. I really don't like you. I cannot sanction your buffoonery."
Dang, that's just straight up brutal to say straight to someone's face.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's just move on to the next one.
Number 3, David O. Russell versus George Clooney. Now, Russell has a reputation of being a horrible, abusive director. And on the set of the great 1999 movie, Three Kings, you remember seeing that movie, right? Yeah, we both went to see that movie. We were old enough.
We were like one.
We
when
were
that
old
movie
enough
came
to
out.
see now. We were old enough to see that movie.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, the listeners don't know how old we are, so.
Well, I just told them we were born in '98.
I might edit that out.
Go ahead, Matt.
Starring George Clooney. According to Clooney, Russell would yell and scream at the crew. Things got so bad that the two got into a physical fight in which Russell headbutted the actor and put him in a headlock. But don't worry, they made things up later on in life, with Russell telling Vanity Fair in 2003 that George Clooney can suck his dick.
Okay, so a director put his lead actor into a headlock?
Yeah, most directors do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to, get everyone together to film a movie, Let me just put you in a headlock, maybe put you in a headlock, maybe punch you in the face a couple times.
That's how Steven Spielberg does it. He put all his actors in a headlock before they start shooting a movie.
Yeah, I bet.
That's how he
this director just sounds...
asshole.
Yeah, he sounds like an asshole, and he sounds like he's freaking crazy.
George Clooney can suck his dick.
Okay. On to the next one.
Number 2, Wesley Snipes.
I am in Blade Trinity, which is no. Here's what I'll say about Blade Trinity. If you watch, and by the way, I'm friends with the writer-director, and he agrees with me on this. If you just sit and watch Blade Trinity, it's a D-. It just doesn't work. But if you know what they went through to get that movie made, it is an A+. The fact that movie exists puts it above Citizen Kane. The fact that they, with all the craziness that went down, we were in Vancouver, and Wesley Snipes was going crazy, and he wouldn't come out of his trailer, and you'd walk by his trailer, and this wall of pot stench would just like, whoa, and like kind of push you to the side, and then he would only answer to the name Blade. You couldn't call him.
He would only answer to Blade.
The Blade, yeah, and after a while, he resorted to just he would communicate with Post-its that he would give to the director, and each one he would sign Blade.
Now, you've seen this video, Christopher. What do you think of it?
Wesley Snipes is a crazy pothead. That's what I think of it.
I wish I was there. I wish I was on set of that movie just to see how crazy he was.
Me too.
Granted, he probably would just beat me up.
Me too, because from that video I got that he would only address people that addressed him as Blade, and he would only communicate through post-it notes, and he signed those Blade. It just sounds like a crazy situation all around, and it sounds like Wesley Snipes was off his rocker a little bit.
He was taking the movie very seriously, to say it politely.
Well, he didn't really need to take it that seriously because, I mean, if you look at Blade Trinity, it's not...
It's a fantastic movie, yeah?
No,
we both agree it's a fantastic movie.
No, it's not good. It's probably one of the worst superhero movies out there.
Green Lantern.
Yeah, but it's still bad.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
We'll make another video
Catwoman.
about those bad movies anyways. You got anything else to say about it, Matt?
No.
Okay, let's just get on to the next one.
Number 1. Christian Bale.
Yes. I want you off the fucking set, you prick.
I'm sorry.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for one fucking second. The fuck are you doing? Are you professional or not?
Yes, I am.
Do I fucking walk around and rip down? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Do I what? No! No! Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da, like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene? Give me a fucking answer! What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you! And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
Okay, Christopher, your thoughts on this?
Well, I think he, had a little bit of a mental breakdown in that audio clip. So, well, I mean, you heard it. He cussed quite a bit.
It seemed like he was a little bit pissed off.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Christian Bale is crazy. That's plain and simple.
What was your best moment of that whole audio scene? Mine, personally, was the fact that he was able to keep his terrible American accent when he's Scottish. I think he's Scottish.
I think it was hilarious when he started asking other people
Yeah.
what they thought.
McG!
But yeah, it's just... This definitely deserves to be number 1 on our list of top 10 movie feuds. So, you got anything else to say about it, Matt?
McG! So which one of these was your favorite movie feud? And did we miss any? Tell us in the comment section below. And make sure to check back here every Tuesday and Friday for new videos.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and share this video with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe. And like Matt said, hit that notification bell so you can be one of the first people to watch our new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Also, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, like us on Facebook, and until next time, have a good day.
McG!